Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where things are not going well immediately. We're 2 years into this and we've already lost this territory and we've got this massive uprising. We've got a small kitty demanding our attention too, and we are going to pat it. Excellent. We are now kind. Isn't that wonderful? So these guys are light infantry, so this is a much easier army to kill than the one that was up here was. So that's a good thing. And we're just going to make our way over here. And as soon as we're grouped up, then we're going to be able to fight them. Although, we may already be able to... well, we're just pouring troops across the strait right now. Let's go ahead and start taking back Sana. And I just wonder if we have enough to assault. I'd be a little surprised if we did. So let's see. Yeah, we don't outnumber them 10 to 1, so we'll not do that. We'll just take this back while waiting for this to happen. Okay, so we can gain half a health and gain the arbitrary trait. Or we could become just. That's going to give us stewardship, so that's what I'm going to take. Stewardship will be nice. Our domain limit is a little high right now, or rather our domain limit is low in comparison to what we have. So we're going to need to do something about that. We're also going to need to give this over here to this guy. Grant landed title. I want this to be the County of Mercuria. County of Mercuria. And the council won't do it. I'm doing it anyway. Come on, council. You guys are rude. They're gonna be... Oh, they're gonna be, discontent for 2 years from that? What a bunch of jerks. But that's the way this is supposed to be. Okay, so we'll take that back. Oh. This guy joined factions, huh? Gavelkind succession? No thanks. I'd prefer that you didn't. Okay, let's see if we can't crush this force and just end this. We outnumber them, and we have better troops. So we should be able to do this. But we can't, it would appear. Why are we losing this? This guy has skill 15, but he has no commanders on his flanks. Okay, now we're winning. Excellent. Okay, we beat him. Offer peace. Enforce demands. Get out of here. We're disbanding this. Retinues, come back home. Okay. Fantastic. Now, this succession faction, this is a problem. This guy is our spy master. He said negative 49 opinion because of too many held duchies. I'd like to hand out a duchy. The Duchy of Mercuria, specifically. The council's voting against it. Because this guy's a malcontent. So they're angry at me because I have too many duchies, but they won't let me hand out duchies. Oh, councils in this game. That's a thing, though. And that's why working your way up the council law is such a big part of this game. And soon enough... Wait, we have vassal levies still raised? Oh, I missed these guys. There we go. That should no longer be a thing. Excellent. I'm sure the weather will change in time. We need to continue working on our castle that we hold here. So I'm going to go for castle walls, because that does give more tax income. And that is definitely what we need. Is more income right now. Excellent. So we are reinforcing 13 soldiers a month into our retinue. And then our army is reinforcing as well. I do want to get my domain limit taken care of. The major issue with our domain limit right now is that we don't have the centralization law. And I can't change a law until next year. Who is this guy? I kind of don't care, but whatever. You can be here. Our patriarch was killed. That's actually kind of a good thing. He was supporting a faction that we don't like. So since the council is discontent, I would rather this not go to a malcontent, but maybe like a pragmatist. This guy would be better. Excellent. Now I'm going to auto-assign commanders. This guy is demanding a county. No. Get out of here. That's not going to be a thing. Now there's an Abbasid revolt here, which is actually super good for us. And let's see. Yeah, this is not the one that has previously created copyright claims for me, so we're fine. The conversion of Serbia. Good for you guys. Okay, so here in our capital duchy, I definitely want to have castle walls here as soon as I can. I'm gaining 3.94 per month right now, so that's fine. That's not good. Let's see, I want this guy to be studying tech in Byzantium. There we go. This guy is a problem. 50 gold? This guy's extorting me. My son-in-law. How rude. Okay, I want you to proselytize over here. I'm not going to bow to his demands. We really, really need the money, so... Oh, hey, we're dead. Okay, that works. It's one way to handle things, I suppose. So we are now our daughter. She is 30, and we've got an heir already. Going to put her on business focus because we need the money. We need a new court chaplain, and this guy's actually a good option. Now, there are some very dangerous factions here. Very dangerous indeed. Council is still going to be discontent for another 2 years. Okay, that's actually a problem. And this is the one that's actually got 0 skill in anything. Now that isn't the way this is supposed to be set up. And I think the reason she has 0 skill in anything is because she was just created in the character creator. But she definitely shouldn't have 0 skill in anything. So actually, I think what I'm going to do is we're going to randomly assign these stats. So she's already got 2 diplomacy, and I think we'll go between, like, 5 was the minimum in the character creator, so I think we'll go between, like, 2 and 8, perhaps? So let me pull up the console command here for that, because this character should have more random stats than just 0 in everything. So let's go ahead and find that. Okay, that's easy enough. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up a new Google Chrome window here, and I'm going to go to random.org, and I'm going to allow this to be seen in the recording here. So we'll go to, there we go. And then this is going to be, like I said, between 2 and 8. And I did not mean to do that. 2 and 8. Okay, so this is for the diplomacy. 3. Okay, so we should do care info, add diplomacy 2609859. Now, she already has 2 from a trait. And that is from the kind trait. But this is base, so we're going to add 3. There we go. Okay, and now let me open this up again. We're going to try this again. 3 again. So we're now going to add... Actually, I'm just going to do up, add Marshall 3. Okay. Now we're going to run this again. Google Chrome. There we go. 4. And that is for stewardship. So add stewardship. And this is for character ID 2609859 4. Okay. Now for intrigue. 2. Okay. Sounds good. So intrigue, instead of 4, of course, it would be 2. There we go. I think we're still at 0 because kind is reducing the intrigue. And maybe... yeah, kind is reducing the intrigue, so we're still at 0. And then 7 for learning. Okay, well there we go. Let me go back to game capture mode. Excellent. And now this should be for learning. That was 7, right? I think it was 7. 7, and then I messed up the character ID 26. Okay, there we go. Care info, clear. Fantastic. So that's set up in a more reasonable manner. Perfect. Okay. There we go. And that should... Oh, they're immediately insisting on Gavelkind. It's this jerk. I will not be blackmailed. Okay. So these guys rebelled. Wait. They hold something in our capital? That's weird. So, like... A couple... Our Baron here... This is actually good. Our Baron and our Bishop rebelled, right? No, just our Baron. That's actually good for us. That gives us an excuse to take that away from him. Okay, who else rebelled? Anybody? No? Okay. This is non-awful. We can group everybody on Axum. And we do need a new Chancellor and a new Spymaster. So I will put in this guy, the Duke of Gondar. And I will set him to improve diplomatic relations with the Caliph. And then a new Spymaster, this guy, studying technology in the Byzantine Empire. Okay. Can we get any tech? We cannot. Okay, that's fine. Now the question is, just... Wait, this guy's our lover? He's our lover, but he's not married to us. This is real awkward. Okay. Well, let's get our troops grouped up. I think we can beat him. Like, he's tribal. So I'm pretty sure we can beat him. We just need to group up. And there's a peasant revolt. Right here. Okay. We can beat that too. We just need to get everybody over here. We're sieging down this fort, though. So that's good. Or rather, this castle. Come on. Get over here, guys. Let's get grouped up. He is called the King of Gajam in. The high... Oh, that's this guy. Okay. This guy was already rebelling, but he apparently hadn't raised troops. That's going to be interesting. We're already at 50% war score against this jerk, though. which is certainly fascinating. Hang on. Where are you going? Okay, you're going south. Let's get all of these troops moving into the Peasant Rebellion. Let's take care of the Peasant Rebellion first. And he's at 1624 troops. Okay. So let's get that Peasant Rebellion gone. Get out of here, you peasants. Nobody likes you. Okay. Offer peace. Enforce demands. We won. Fantastic. Let's group up. And I think we can beat these guys. Now we do need to set our crown focus, and I'm going to set that in Axum. Excellent. We do need a court physician, so it'll be that guy. We do need an ambition, so I want to probably become exalted among men, given these options. Okay. Let's get all of our troops over here. There's another dangerous faction. But it's actually losing troops. So that's interesting. We could order new dresses, because we are currently pregnant. Speaking of which, are we forbidden from leading armies? We maybe should do that. I think we are automatically forbidden if we're pregnant. Maybe? No, we are leading troops. We should maybe not be doing that. Did they move the forbidden button? I think they did. Where did they put it? It's in here somewhere, I'm sure. I actually don't know. It's been a while since I've played Crusader Kings last. Can you no longer forbid your ruler from leading troops? Interesting. Well, we're waiting for this last army to get in here. And they will be here now. In we go. We have a substantial numerical advantage, and we have better troops than them. Yeah, that's what I thought. They won't actually let us fight them. Okay, we're going to walk in at the same time as them, but we might be able to chase them. Or we let them lock in here, and we fight them there. This guy's our regent because we are in the last month of pregnancy. That's okay. The prince for Axum is going to be awkward if he fires right now, though. We definitely need to get this situation under control. I knew that this was going to be a bumpy transition into Crusader Kings, but this is a little more bumpy than I thought it would be. Okay, our regency is now over. Excellent. And we have a domain too big issue right now. Okay, so this guy is retreating into Antalo, and we will follow him. We crushed his army, because number of troops is not a good predictor, turns out. And we had more troops anyway, more and better troops. Our son died, so that's a thing. Okay. This guy is naming us a pretender. Oh boy. How many troops does he have? 150%? This is just disgusting timing. Look at this. Oh boy. Okay. Finish off this battle. Come on. Okay. We didn't successfully capture him. That is really, really bad. Well, let's see if we can catch him here. And another guy naming us a pretender. What is this timing, though? Like, our legitimacy wasn't this bad going into this, is the thing. So we can beat this guy. The question is, this is clearly unfair because of the way I set this up. So this isn't really my fault that this is happening. But at the same time, I knew there would be some instability, but it's all because this guy declared war in like the first month of the game. Maybe what we should do is create some sort of a scenario here. Wherein some of this never actually happened. Like, one pretender war is enough, right? So, I'm just thinking here, because if this had been created within Crusader Kings naturally, this wouldn't be happening for sure. Maybe one rebellion, but not 3 at the same time, with more dangerous factions for elective succession and with this invasion happening all in the first 4 years. That wouldn't happen. This is an unrealistic scenario. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it so that these here never actually happened. The other wars I'm okay with, but these 2 wars, like, these guys aren't even claimants, right? Well, she is. She's my sister. Is this guy technically actually a claimant? Civil War for Gavelkind. Okay. This guy, though, who is he? Like, who is this guy? Yeah, he's not a real claimant. Alternately, we could have, like, remnants of our old army in the form of mercs or something. Oh no, because these guys rebelled, they took half of my army with them. So this is going to be an interesting battle. So I think what I'm going... Okay, these are different guys. They look almost exactly the same, but they are different. I think these 2 aren't going to have happened because this is only happening because of the import, right? So this one here is a legitimate civil war for Gavelkind. This guy, he definitely didn't happen. So I'm going to go ahead and care info this guy. This is not a legitimate claim, and the game wouldn't have considered it a legitimate claim if this wasn't right at the beginning. It just doesn't know how to handle the game when it jumps in at a point like this. So I'm just going to imprison 145973 like that. This guy here, this never happened. I'm going to force him to white piece here. There we go. So that's a white piece. Nobody's held accountable for that. And I believe, is he still a prisoner? Hang on, let's see. He is. He should be released. Okay. Actually, it's this guy who should be released, I think. I'll release him too, after the war. Now, this war is fine. This is acceptable. This war... This is our sister, but again, this would not have happened generally. So I'm going to do the same thing with this guy. So imprison 2609899. Because this is just the game not knowing what to do when we start the game this far ahead, but we're not actually in this position. So we need to offer peace to this guy, and this is another white piece. There we go. And now we're going to release him. There we go. Okay. Now, this war over here. This is a little bit awkward because half of our armies went away and ceased to exist. Okay. So we got a few extra troops. That's something. But I'm going to continue to fight this civil war. And let's just take a quick look here. Yeah, a lot of those levies happened to just go away. I'm going to re-raise them. We're going to bring them in to the capital here. And then, can we hire mercs? These guys are already under contract, and we don't have the money anyway. Now, we do need an advisor, and this guy would be a good advisor. We need a steward, and I guess it's this guy. And now we only have one malcontent on the council. That's a good thing. I really don't like doing things this way, but the game doesn't know how to handle it, so when we run into situations like this in the early game, we may have to actually fix the issues, because the game is not intended to work this way with this import, and I don't want you guys to do that. Okay, so let's do this. Excellent. And I want you guys to come on down too. I always forget about those guys. So they've managed to develop 1,200 troops. Oh, I didn't turn off care info. There we go. That'll help. 45% chance that we become paranoid, or 45% chance of trusting. I'd rather be paranoid. Thank you very much. I need to be paranoid, in fact. So, okay. This situation here, where, like, this guy has 200%, this guy should actually be... Like, this guy doesn't have a legitimate claim. He's not actually part of our family. Is he? Oh, no, he is. Who is this? No, he's not part of... He's not part of our family. He's part of the old family from Crusader Kings. Oh... This is the original guy. Okay. Okay, so this is a relic of the game import. So actually, that family is not supposed to exist. So I'm going to go through and kill every member of the family, because that family is not supposed to exist in this particular playthrough. Anyway, it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to make sure that purge is done. And next episode, we're going to come back and finish off this civil war. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.